didn't love the Fennec hero. I still think it's a hero who can manage if it gets one of the two.
Mid lane. Oh, we're gonna have a Dragon Tail stun. There's no Timber Chain whatsoever for Timbersaw, so Dandy might get first blood. It looks to be the case. It's gonna go the way of Undying. Of course, not the most unusual thing.
Quost and Funnick later on, and now that they're both off to a great start, like Omni Knight is almost level 7 minutes in that offlane role. The Slark is now gonna hit 6 as top lane ban score, taking some damage. Trixie trading with Quost, but Quost is only level 5. He's gonna get 6 from that kill though. Oh, and he sticks an ult sphere. And then, well, who is
their
like a
simultaneous kill. Top
yeah.
mid, so tough to say if it was actually duo for any point in time. Fortification used in mid lane. But everybody's, you have 3 ridiculous pushing heroes, and then Undying, who's great at diving the towers. And
they're very
shortly thereafter.
Just poured it in. That's a free tier 2. There's no way Navi can defend this at all.
Yeah, Funnick gonna get Dragon Tail, didn't quite last. Oh, he doesn't get Purification off or anything. Insta-gift, pretty much, right after the stun, and a tier 2 goes the way of 4 ESC. So a little bit of sloppy play. Be a little bit more aggressive, but Chakram on 2, he gets glimpsed, not that far away however, and he should be able to finish up Jerax with ease. Gets kinetic fielded in, however, but it only delays the inevitable, and now Undying is likely to go down. This is going to be a team wipe going the way of Navi. All they lose is Elder Titan, and probably a tier service in denying him, but Dendy is now here, and Trixie, well, he has another ward down, dealing considerable amount of damage, and Golbak's gonna get stuck in the kinetic field yet again. Has his Laguna Blade if he chooses to use it, but will end up going down to the right clicks instead. So it's a 2 for nothing in favor. Might not matter. Dandy getting stunned. He has a lot of armor, thanks to that reactive armor, and even more armor to speak of because of the Guardian Angel. Pops his BKB. These BKB usages are so late, but it doesn't really matter. He's gonna try to go to the Dragon Knight and get some. It's a 4 for 1. Does he?
Navi with
Tell
a couple
me what
of
you think about Trixie getting.
I want to say.
What do you think about Trixie getting a heart?
Is he getting that?
Does that that does not? I'm just saying. Does that break? Okay, so if he's using his ult on a teammate, does that break the healing of heart?
It shouldn't.
I don't think so, right? Okay.
You just want him to play like a medic from TF2.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that's the whole point of him, right? I mean, I feel like that change is kind of weird for the hero, because he's played more of a core and that's kind of a support thing, but maybe they should transition him somehow to playing that. Maybe make him a strength hero with a high int gain. Then you're kind of like a Wisp without the relocate, so you're kind of garbage, I suppose. S4, or S4. This is the new S4, everybody. Almost less than 4 Jerax, getting caught out.
No buyback.
Easy death.
That's a really big kill if they get a bonus as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
Trixie's gonna get caught out.
He walked into that.
Pounce is not gonna connect, however. But the Laguna Blade will, with the Decrepify activated. That's quite a bit of damage. I mean, that's a level 3 Laguna. Actually, it's a level 4 Laguna Blade since it is Aghanim Scepter.
That would have dealt more damage to Trixie if Goblike didn't have the eggs, because that makes it pure.
That's actually, I was just thinking that. That's true.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that is true.
Because that Laguna looked kind of underwhelming considering that there was a Decrep on, but the eggs right there. So Navi will be playing with tier 3 here at least. There's Refusal on post. I'll jump out.
Barret Cyclone, and he jumps in, level 24, has the BKB activated as well, so not going to take any magical damage. Kobos goes pretty deep, he can't pounce out just in time. Guardian Angel though, he has the Aegis, so a little bit of misplay there, but he will come back to life regardless. And Golbak getting stunned, of course the Guardian Angel still activated, but look how squishy she is at the end of the day.
They should chase pretty much no effect. Needs to chase this as much as possible to have a glimpse.
Oh, the Yules on Elder Titan. They weren't able to take out anybody else though. And this is a dead Vanscar. All they lose is 2, which isn't the worst. Obviously, they lose the fight. Guardian Angel, the second one, did not save. That would have saved Lina if there were. I don't know if there were any stuns, but the damage.
It still takes the Mjolnir damage, still takes the Radiance damage, still takes the other spell damage that...
Well, she was at like 25% HP when she had the opportunity, or when they had the opportunity. But yeah. I'm surprised they didn't go a little bit more balls deep knowing that they had 2 Guardian Angels.
Yeah, it seemed a little bit like miscommunication, like Godlike was really far in. He was like in here. You can't see that now because we're paused. You can see the drawing, but not really the ping that well. But still, he dove really far when the rest of Navi were backing out. And I want to say, I feel like Dendi is playing a little bit too passively. He's almost immortal, and it's not even exaggerating. He has 3,000 health, 23 armor before reactive armor, and he's playing into a lineup that you just see him in these fights. They can't even get him down to half, but
right.
It should be Dendi leading the charge and going extremely deep, and then if 4ASC try to take the fight onto him, then they Guardian Angel. They use the first one to save Dendi, and they heal and they repel him and whatnot, and Hvost can play the fight exactly like he wants. But I think a little more aggression out of Na'Vi in the right way. They're playing aggressive, don't get me wrong, but it seems like it's wrong here. This is what Dendi can do the whole time.
Slark.
There's no stopping it. He's gonna go into the next fight.
Well, I was watching Slark the whole time, but he's pretty freaking farmed as well. They're gonna pick up Undying. Dendi.
Looks like Dendi has picked up on the fact that he can't be killed.
He's just gonna walk straight into the base, go to the tier 4s, then realize that they're invulnerables and then back up. Actually, they're not invulnerable because this tier 3 tower is down top, actually. Actually, with backdoor protection, they're still invulnerable, so I stand by my original statement. Thank you very much, Cinderin. Range Rack's gonna be focused, but again, backdoor protection. They're gonna back up at least for now. 40
seconds with no Undying. That's a big deal. That's diffusal attacks on the sidelines. Now
He's used 2 charges too.
But definitely, well, they're still on it. When did they
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Well, the bear actually gets Echo Stomp. They got to shift the base for a minute, I believe. Here we have initiation. Laguna Blade, Dragon Knight, BKB doesn't matter anymore with Laguna Blade coming online. He's down. Don't believe he has buyback. And as I say that, he buys back into the game, but they lose Pugna. And Pugna definitely does not have buyback. They're going to clean up bottom racks very easily. Now, do they want to go for Roach or do they want to go to mid? So Pugna down for 80 seconds. He's probably the least farmed hero of the cores for 4ASC, so perhaps I can still hold, especially with Na'Vi at half HP on a lot of the heroes. The bear is down. He has to resummon, but the lone druid himself is going to end up getting killed. He does not have buyback, so this is probably going to be GG. In fact, Black gets out of the status from just in time to Jerax, just trying to get a consolation kill, but it's not going to find it. Okay, as I say that, he finds it, but either way, he trades his life.
Great.
It's a 4 for 1. This looks to be GG going the way of Na'Vi. And we have Dendi getting very aggressive. Dragon Knight, probably one of the most, I'm trying to think of more useless heroes when they don't have their ult. Probably Lycan, anybody that has a shapeshift as an ult. Or if you're Terrorblade and it's not your ult, same concept.
Alchemist is also pretty weak if you're looking at the carry aspect of the hero.
I feel like he still has more usefulness though.
You still have the range stun and you still have Acid Spray. I would agree, Dragon Knight. Probably the transformation here in the game that relies the absolute most.
I have a melee stun! Anyway, Na'Vi taking game 1. Look at me go! And a butterfly just to add insult to injury for Hvost. Na'Vi takes game 1 in convincing fashion. Took a little bit longer than we expected, but...
a couple of hiccups along the way, but it's just a weird game. It's kind of reminding me of, so when Na'Vi added FNG and Vanscore to the roster, they started playing extremely chaotic Dota, like roaming all over the place, finding kills, taking towers, playing extremely aggressively. It seems like this team always gets goes through that phase when they get a new player. Now that Godlike is back again, this game is reminding me of that style where they go completely crazy. They're playing with so much confidence that sometimes it just turns into, sometimes they're just naive with what they can get away with, but as long as they learn from it, that's good. And I love seeing them playing aggressively. It's really great to see how much they're moving out on the map and looking for kills. So a well-played game with a couple of mistakes, but overall, definitely Na'Vi the right victors of this first game.
Yep, and of course game 2 is going to be coming up next. If you missed the action, that's because we had technical difficulties. Can't do anything about that. Blame Cox Communications. Shout out to you guys for... I think we had problems in Arizona and in California. If you guys had problems with that ISP, it's because literally one wire was cut in half and they had no backups. So we're just going to put all the blame on the ISP. Anyway, thanks for watching, friends. We'll be back with game 2 right after this.
Hello, buddy. This is Purge.
Hello, Purge.
Gale. I don't even know if they can get the Gale. Storm has 5 armor. We'll see. They're gonna try it.
Cats is gonna bounce at least once. There we go.
Okay, bounce
Can
twice.
they dive? There we go. First blood going the way of Navi.
Twice,
but the way...
let's fight.
Well, they didn't have
no
actual vision though, so I'm not sure what the things were technically about.
It's just the way Razor advanced on the lane and the fact that Godlike suspected it made it look really strange that he didn't actually back off. And now Dendy could be in trouble. He overstayed his welcome too.
No chilling touch applied. Not even needed.
Yeah.
Right clicks are enough. So 2 kills.
Really strange.
Where is he? 2 kills going the way of the Storm Spirit. Ends up being a 2 for 2, however, and the Golem is dealing considerable amount of damage. Storm Spirit has no mana whatsoever. And Spectre's gonna clean him up, so forget what I said. Jerax pops his health salve. It's not gonna do anything, however. TP, triple kill coming from Khvost. Mirana. Gonna get double chaotic offering come out. Well, the double go apart, unfortunately. Doom getting extremely low. BKB getting out, he will dodge the AO as a result. Witch Doctor ult destroying Razor and company. Windranger extremely low will fall, so 4 dead for 4 ASC. Who was not there? AA? Well, he did the AA blast, I suppose. The ice blast.
He's still gonna kill Doom, yeah.
Doom shatters.
Still really nice. Like,
Get 2 also? Yeah, almost. Did you get any
I think Doom got
off?
shut down completely. I don't even think he got Doom off. So 4ASC got a really good fight, and they got a 2 for 1. It's still, like, they're gonna have to need to do that again. And this time there'll be a heart on Khvost. I think Funnick will be more careful. What they could do is they can just send Khvost in front, right? Like, if 4ASC jump on him, and should they bring him down, they're gonna take so much damage from Radiance and Dispersion. And then if you have buyback, that's how Navi end the game. Farm buyback on Khvost and put him in first.
True.
Well, I mean, what do? They don't have any BKBs to stop the Radiance and Dispersion, so...
Well, you're also talking about from 4ASC's perspective. Who the hell do you focus? You pretty much have to take out the Warlock before he gets the second ult off, or even 1 if you can. Same with Doom. Those 2 are, I feel, the highest priority. But then you still have a Witch Doctor with Ags, a Venomancer with a Blink Ags now, and of course the Spectre carry, you know, no big deal. I feel like the priority in targeting is the toughest choice for 4ASC. The teamwork is going to be...
It is almost impossible.
Is he going Scotty now?
Which is why their last fight was so good, right? Because they actually did what you just pointed out. They shut down Doom and Warlock. And because of that, they narrowly won the fight. But if anything similar happens again, I'm not feeling so sure for them. If,
do you think
however,
Scotty or
if
Manta?
they can do it again, like, let's imagine. There's a refresher on Doom. It's getting harder.
I thought he had that
Should
already.
4ASC get over this bump they're on and reach 60 minutes, I think they can win this in super late game, which is kind of rare against a team with Spectre and Doom. But I just think they have the tools with their team, like with how much their supports have farmed.
This is gonna be
They
big.
get a good AA ult now.
Light Shadow, Roshan only at half health. No kill will come of this. AA blast. Connect on 2. I almost said 3. The Eclipse.
Arrow.
Spectre. Arrow will connect on Witch Doctor. They actually want to follow this. Sorcerer's gonna jump in, destroy him. True Sight drops to the ground. Doom, however, is used on Mirana, so the Lincoln's really doing nothing here. Double Doom, a chaotic offering. Trixie gets blown up. Meanwhile, top lane, AA taking some Radiance damage. Nothing too big there, I guess. I don't know what he's doing now.
Meanwhile, top lane, least important lane right now.
Whatever, okay? Navi's gonna group up and perhaps push this. So Mirana, the Lincoln's not paying off. I'm not sure if she's going Scotty or Manta, but perhaps the stats is a good choice, but she's forced to buy back now. Fortifications pop as well.
It's gonna be Roche, and Khvost is already pushing bot with his illusions, almost getting the range barracks. And Dendy only used 1 ult. I think Navi could end the game right now if Khvost goes in front. Like, they have to kill him twice, they can't do it. And when they do that, they're doing it against a chaotic offering. And 1 Doom will be available in 50 seconds, which I'll also wait for, but I honestly don't think they have to. But
Poison Nova's up too. He didn't use that in the whole fight. Might have been down, I'm not sure. Funnick looking to go in, but he's going to get initiated on nice tackle. Funnick, a little too cocky, my friend.
Okay, that's how
Space
they
created,
do not
perhaps?
end the game. No.
Space created to take the range rack, definitely worth it. Doom for a range rack, for sure. Flash Sarcasm. Spectre, level 20. On the run. We're seeing finally upheaval being used. Arrows not gonna hit.
They can't deal with Khvost though. Just look at it.
He could just go for the rack and get quickly. They force Aegis off his own, as you said. They're gonna get him once. Aegis will come. There's the blink. Poison Nova by Venomancer. It hits 3. Oh, look at the Witch Doctor ult. Gets cancelled thanks to the shackle shot of Jerax.
If he had Hawk, then...
But look at the HP. Look at their HP. Veno ult is ridiculous.
AO.
Even if Spectre dies.
Again. They can't kill him without dying.
Yeah, the Spectre. Oh, Dendi faking the chaotic offering.
Drop the base.
Yeah, drop of the base indeed. Combo man. Is there a gem? Gem dropped somewhere.
Oh, he just attacked.
Oh, it's on Venomancer. They saw him anyway. They don't want to go in. And he pops the chaotic offering and a ghost scepter to follow, and actually turns up in the meantime. Very crazy fight. But Combo man getting burned down slowly but surely to this Radiance damage and the Golem. And Trixie will die, so it ends up being probably good game for Na'Vi, as they didn't throw quite as hard in the first game as in the first game, but they've had such big leads that it hasn't been that. I mean, this game, Forest did a really good job of staying in, but the farm advantage for Na'Vi just could not be denied.
And the way their lineup works as well. Like, I thought when I saw 4ASC's draft, I thought we were going to see them play way more aggressive early on, be more hungry for kills, try more to rotate with their supports and get a lane advantage. But they didn't really early against this Na'Vi lineup. And now they got all their pressures up, they got their Spawn Spectre, and then now they're trying whatever they can. They're going to get one kill. Balix will die now. That's out of Phobos will claim that. Doom on Jerax.
Come on, double Doom one person. I want to see it. Double Doom the same person, please. Just do it. Ah, you disappoint me, Sonic. You really disappoint me. See, Spectre he goes deep, man. That's why I like him most a lot. He doesn't even die. It's the benefit of everything.
Oh, I love that. The Hobos number 4, or less than 4, sorry.
So yeah, Na'Vi takes this series 2-0. I believe 4ASC, of course, keep in mind they obviously replaced Fnatic, who were 0-2, so their official record now I believe is 1-7.
That
Not
is
off
true.
to a great start, but 2 of those,
The thing
of course,
is,
Fnatic.
though, like, they haven't really been stomped. That's the funny thing. It's not like their score, I feel like, doesn't reflect how much of an impact they've had on their games. It hasn't been like they've just been run over. They took a game against EG based on a good draft, and the rest, like, they've had one awful draft against EG where they got completely stomped. But apart from that, the games have been fairly close. It's just when it comes to the decision making and the execution of their lineups, where you just see the potential of the lineup, but they don't click well enough. That's how they lose their games. I don't feel like they've been. I don't feel like they deserve 1-7. Is what I'm trying to get at. Because for me, they're more of a 3-5. But they've lost a couple of games they could have won, maybe. And well, in that sense, maybe they deserve a 1-7. But it just looks worse than it really is. It's like if you lose a tennis match 6-0, 6-0, but in all of the games you got to deuce, then it also looks way worse. Than I kind of feel that way for ASC, but well,
Great
their hopes of
analogy.
playoffs, it's really difficult now. They have played 4 matches, they have 3 remaining. If they win all their games from here on out, they're 7-7, and that might not even be enough in the end. We'll see.
Of course, keep in mind with the prize pool distribution, everybody gets something.
Yeah, and the placements really matter. So fighting for 7th or 6th or 5th also makes a big difference in your prize money. So it's definitely the incentive to keep going.
All right, so that is the end of the first series of the day. Another one coming up, Na'Vi versus Alliance, if I'm not mistaken. El Clasico.
Yep, that's in 8 minutes. So you guys should really stay tuned for that. It's coming in, yeah, pretty much in a moment.
I'm gonna have to do
we'll be
story
hosting it up
time
right
pretty
now.
fast, then we'll do a quick commercial break.
Yeah,
and then
hopefully we're gonna
time.
miss story time. Okay. All right.
Okay,
see you guys in a few minutes for Na'Vi
Bye.
Alliance.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
See you soon.